Fabio.
My name's Anita Thompson.
Hi, my name's Liam.
I'm Matt.
Carolyn Peters.
My name's Chloe.
Spencer Osborne.
We've been doing this since the Cesar project.
We've been doing a project about Cesar Picton.
With Kingston College and Coombe Boys and Bernard to put together a project which explores the life of Cesar Picton.
It's about this guy called Cesar Picton who lived in Kingston, but no one knows about him, so we just want to show people about him, about his life, about living in Kingston.
It's been about dance and drama and how he lived his life.
We were doing a dance routine to interpret what happened to this Senegalese guy who was captured from Senegal and brought to England, and his emotions and how he felt. Yeah.
He was brought over from Senegal when he was young, and he made it to be one of the richest black men in Kingston for his time, and in the era that it was, it's quite unusual, so we're just discovering his story, really.
I was surprised to know about his life. I didn't even realise that he even lived in Kingston. So when I heard about the project, I thought it was a great opportunity to show people that there was someone around the area. And I didn't even know there was a house for him as well.
I wanted to get involved with the project, and one of my uni friends told me about it. And I decided to do it with her just for the experience. I've always worked in like sort of theatre-y, amateur theatre sort of background, and I like it, so I think probably because I enjoy it.
We can relate to him in a certain way because he was young as us, and he was in Kingston, and we were Kingston-based people as well, yeah.
Working together with people, like younger people as well, like I'm not that old, but like working with people still in school, putting ideas together, learning like dance, drama, because I haven't done one of those before, so yeah, mainly things like that.
I've just learned a lot about different cultures.
When I came to this country, just like him, I couldn't speak a word of English.
The English love the figures of speech, the paradox, the metaphor. I came to know these so well, to rejoice in as my native tongue.
So I learned that the times are different, basically. Things have changed. So yeah.
We've learnt a lot more about our family heritage and
About him himself as a person, about when he was in Senegal and when he left at age of 6.
I think lots of new dance skills, certainly within the African dance style that they specialise in, learning how to use their body, and even just through physical movement and movement theatre. Not all of the story is told through words, through spoken word, and some of it is just through movement. And so exploring that and learning how to use their bodies and in a different way to explain and to tell a story.
Attention!
it's helped me get more confidence.
I said attention!
And better at making my voice be heard in staging and other technical stuff involving drama.
Leadership as well.
Probably the dancing side of it, because I'm more of an actor, but it's just so much fun that you don't even realise that you're actually dancing.
Before I came here, I didn't even know Cesar Picton myself, so I learned about him, I learned what happened to him, and obviously it relates to a lot of stuff towards myself and other people in here, so yeah.
Render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and unto God the things that are God's.
Knowing about their local heritage and their local history, a lot to do with this story that I think that the young people didn't know, that stuff that was on that turned on their doorstep that they didn't know about.
Now, what things are Caesar's? A man who has crossed continents, changed religions, traded cultures, exchanged languages. Just thinking about how life would have been back then, you kind of feel grateful for what you have. What do you bring? Render unto Caesar!
I've learned to boost my confidence in acting in a public place and not feel scared. Actually, I'm not quite shy as I used to be because I was quite shy dancing and stuff.
Yes, it's good workshop last week about culture, and a lot of them started talking about things to do with their own culture that they had never really questioned before. And so it's really good to kind of get to know themselves and their own history a little bit better. The whole project is very different to what a lot of the young people have probably done before.
Performing arts wise, like I don't do a lot of dance, and it's dance based, which is really good. It's a lot of fun, and it's obviously helped improve my acting. So it's really helped me as a person. It's been a massive challenge for me.
The fact that we're doing hardcore dance routines, African dance routines, so it's quite sweaty and hard to
learning the different moves.
Yeah, learning the moves and adding extra moves that we feel like it needed to be put in.
Around Cesar Picton, we don't know that much information, so there's lots of gaps in the knowledge and the history that we have.
Probably getting everyone together in the same space and time, because I think there's only been 1 or 2 rehearsals where everybody has been present.
I'd say like I find it a bit challenging, like putting like my own culture into this.
Exploring those gaps and deciding how we actually want to fill those gaps and what we're going to do has probably been a bit of a challenge.
I actually can't do it. I don't know why I can't do it. So.
It's hard to move on and do new things because you have to find that you have to go back and like teach people things that they've missed and whatever. It kind of slows the whole process down. I think that's been quite frustrating.
Going to the history room in the college place on the other side of Kingston and learning about like what Kingston was like back then.
The best part of the project is always seeing young people working together and seeing when things start to come together and sort of seeing all of the processes that we've put in place and seeing it all kind of come into its own. And the piece is really starting to develop now. It's really picking up pace. And so this is probably one of the most exciting times now.
I think it's just putting the whole piece together as a whole.
Oh, working with everyone. It's been a good laugh. Met some really nice people. Yeah, it's just fun. It's something different to do. Like I was like glad that I could actually allocate time like in my week to do something like this because it's fun.
The first part is all that Senegal part, and then you've got the whole British part. It's just such a contrast. It's just like it's really fun to play both really.
I'd say the dancing, the African dancing is fun. And what else? My character, the soldier, I learned like you gotta be just out and all of that. Yeah, I learned how to play that character better.
This guy is kind of piecing together his story, which is always quite an interesting thing to do. Just piecing together kind of the backstory of a character, and we don't know a lot about this character, so it's kind of fun to just let your imagination go wild to kind of piece together the little facts that you actually do know to create some kind of backstory.
Yeah, the drama for me is the drama bit because it helps me search through my culture, my personal culture, African culture, and see what's deep within it, its roots. I learned a lot about Africa, Senegal, other countries through this project, so it has benefited me a lot.
I like it as it is, but I wouldn't change anything.
Oh, I don't know yet.
Spend a bit more time over there, like learning about
How the town was laid out.
yeah.
No, I don't think so. It feels right.
Not really, I can't think of anything. Maybe a bit more stricter on commitment, maybe. And that'd be about it, really. But otherwise, no. Nothing really going.
Not really, because it's a perfect project. It was like, it came in a perfect pack. I don't think I would change anything.
Come and watch it.
Thanks for letting me be a part of the project.